I had no desire to come on Campus Crusade staff because I was in pre-med. That's all I wanted to do. But I started getting involved with Campus Crusade. We went to 3 or 4 different colleges whenever I could, leading groups, opening up opportunities. And I said, wow, this is exciting. Lord, I want to go where you want me to go. But I have this love for medicine in my soul. So I'd sit in my car and I go, what am I gonna do? I'm accepted to medical school in Texas, or do I join this little group of Campus Crusade for Christ? And I struggled and I struggled. And finally one day I decided I'm just gonna go out to a park and I'm gonna sit in the park and I'm gonna search for God. Is this what you want? What do you want me to do, Lord? And as I read the scriptures and I prayed a lot, it was that day I really sensed that God wanted me to join Campus Crusade for actually 2 basic reasons. Number 1 is that I could help heal somebody for eternity. As a medical doctor, nothing wrong with being a medical doctor, I'd heal a broken bone, it could get broken again. But if I help somebody in their spiritual life and walk with God, it's an eternal decision. That was the first thing. The second thing was that if I was going to become a doctor, I'd have little time to spend with my patients talking to them about Christ. I even had some medical missionaries say, well, we do all the medical stuff and other people do all the speaking to the people that are waiting for the doctors. And I thought, that's not what I want to do. I want to actually talk to people. So for those 2 reasons, that one day in the park, I decided, all right, Lord, I'll follow you. I'm signing away any kind of lucrative career, any kind of prosperity to go in a little group, talk about the Lord. I said, Lord, that's what I want to do. And my incoming group broke the 100 mark for staff worldwide. That's how few staff we had, less than 100 when I joined. And they said, all right, you're from Wheaton College, you're a medical pre-med, we're going to send you to Harvard. Harvard. I've never been to Harvard in my life. You know, in those days they gave you a handbook and a handshake, and that was it. And I was supposed to witness to the Harvard students. That was the hardest thing in my whole life. I remember how much bad responses I got. People would laugh at me. And after I go, Lord, is this really where you want me to be? And you know, after that whole year, I can only point back to one fella that I thought trusted Christ. And I said, God, is this why you took me out of medical school? You've put me through this. Is this what you want me to do? And so I applied to medical school again. And amazingly, I got accepted the second time. I went and visited the medical school, and now I had another decision on my hand. Am I going to stay on Campus Crusade staff, or am I going to go back to medical school? Well, as I prayed a lot, no one knew that I was struggling with this. And I go back and forth. And finally one day I prayed. I said, Lord, I can't vacillate anymore. And these are my words. I said, Lord, you're going to have to kill Campus Crusade, or you're going to have to kill medical school. I cannot live with both alive. It has got to be either or. And you have to show me, because I don't know how to make a decision on this. And as I prayed and I thought about it, I found a fella that seemed to be interested in the Lord. I went in his room and we talked about things, and I shared with him about the Lord, and he was a Christian, and we talked a lot about. And I said, what are you going to do when you're going to graduate? And he said, I'm going to go to medical school. I said, wow, that's great. That's really good. And on the way home, I'm walking back to my room. And I thought, you know, for the very first time in 2 years, I wasn't jealous of a person going to medical school. All the other times, I thought, you know, if I had the opportunity again, I think I would go, because I'm finding so much difficulty. But that day, God really met my heart, because he had killed the desire for medical school. And a thought hit me, well, with Campus Crusade and speaking about the Lord, I could talk to lots of pre-med students. I could talk about lots of doctors. I said, Lord, bring them on. And what I found out is because I'm steeped in the sciences, I wasn't scared of these science guys. They would say, well, I don't believe in God because of this scientific stuff. I just laughed. Come on, tell me more about it. Oh, well, the Bible. Here's the Bible. Show me in the Bible where it says that. I was amazed. I could go anywhere now. God, through his graciousness, had trained my thinking, trained my heart, trained my mind, and God opened my soul to say, this is what I have prepared for you. And I said, Lord, that's it. I want to change lives for your glory. That was the seal. That was the stamp on the envelope to God. I'm coming.